Nicaragua Volcanoes, Cinder Cones, Volcanic Fields. Apayuk. Apayuk is a pyroclastic shield located in the Chiltep Peninsula Natural Reserve in Nicaragua. It has a 2.8-kilometer wide caldera, 400 meters deep, and it's lake filled. That's here. Our next one is Chingatep. Singatep. Singatep is one of several quaternary volcanoes that lie in the Nicaraguan interior highlands, east of Nicaraguan Depression. The steep-sided stratovolcano was constructed east of Rio Pacora, northeast of Lake Managua, at the boundary of the flat-lying tertiary and nicbrite deposits, with the fault blocks bordering the Nicaraguan Depression. A small lava flow extends a short distance beyond the base of the cone, through a breach in the southwest wall of well-preserved 1.5-kilometer wide crater. A blocky plume dome occupies the center of the crater. The relatively well-preserved Cerro El Ciguatep cone is morphology similar to the youthful cones of the Najapa alignment and may be of Holocene age. So this is here. Our next one is Cerro Negro. Cerro Negro is an active volcano in the Cordillera de los Marabos Islands mountain range of Nicaragua, about 10 kilometers from the village of Malpasilo. It is a very new volcano, the youngest in Central America, having first appeared in April 1850. It consists of a gravelly basaltic cinder cone, which contrasts greatly with the surrounding verdant hillsides and gives rise to its name, which means Black Hill. Cerro Negro has erupted frequently since its first eruption. One unusual aspect of several eruptions has been the emission of ash from the top of the cone, while lava erupts from fractures at the base. It is a polygenic cinder cone that is part of the Central America's volcanic arc, which formed as a result of the Cocos Plate subducting under the Caribbean Plate at a rate of 9 centimeters per year. It is the largest and southernmost of 4 cinder cones that have formed along the northwest-southeast trend line in the Cordillera de los Marabos mountain range. Despite its use, Cerro Negro has been one of the most active volcanoes in Nicaragua, with its latest eruption occurring in 1999. Since its birth in 1850, it has erupted approximately 23 times. So let's see if we get any views here. We do. Okay, so let's go over here. We can see pretty much down into this one, which is really cool. I'm backed off a little bit on the view. We'll go over here. People. And you can see how long the lava flow is. It comes down on both sides. Our next one is Concepcion Volcano. Concepcion Volcano is one of two volcanoes along the Madaras that form the island of Ometep, which is situated in Lake Nicaragua, Central America. Concepcion is an active stratovolcano that forms the northern-west part of the Isle of Ometep. Since 1883, Concepcion has erupted at least 25 times. Its last eruption was on 9th of March 2010. Active fumaroles are present just north of Concepcion's summit crater. Let's see, I think we might have a view of this one too. Yes, we do. So we're going to go to the top. So we can see it's smoky up here. Can't see anything. Whoops, there's a bag. Having to fix my thingy here. Okay, so we'll go back out a little bit and see if we can find a different one so we can view. Okay, here's another one. We'll go right here. So this is the side. Wow. You can see a tent. No, it might be a bag or something there. Let me see up to the top. Whoa, steep up. Had to be good at mountain climbing here. And now we're moving on to Cosiguana. And this is a stratovolcano located in the western part of Nicaragua. It forms a large peninsula extending into the Gulf of Fonseca. The summit is truncated by a large caldera, 2 by 2.4 kilometers in diameter and 500 meters deep, holding a substantial crater lake, Laguna Cosiguenta. This cone has grown within an earlier caldera, forming a Soma volcano. The earlier caldera rim is still exposed on the north side, but has been buried by the younger cone elsewhere. So we're going to see if we have any views here. And we do. We're going to go right over here. We can see this is the crater lake here. And we're inside the crater. There's some trees in here. Wow. I want to see the people. Our next one is Esteli Volcano. A stele is a fissure vent. Sparsely vegetated lava flows, mostly erupted from fissure vents, are located in the valleys in the northern interior highlands between the town of Esteli and the border of Honduras. McBurney and Williams considered basaltic flows in this area to be certainly of Quaternary and possibly of Holocene age. The lava flows near Esteli were faulted and slightly tilted during formation of the Esteli structural basin. Other useful basaltic lava flows, one of which was erupted from Bonnet de Caroa cone, are located between Esteli and Jonatega. Well-preserved cones are also located in the east, in the area west of South Octal. Some of the youthful lava flows in northern Nicaragua contain granite xenoliths and xenocrysts of quartz. Let's see if we can get a view here. Monteverde. And we're moving on to the next one, which is Granada Volcano. It's a semi-arcuate north-south trending fissure located between the city of Granada and the eastern rim of Apayo caldera. Was the source of the Granada alignment of small cinder cones and craters. The lineament, also known as La Joya alignment after La Joya explosions craters southwest of Granada, cuts across the flanks of Apoyo caldera only 2 kilometers from its rim. However, the Granada alignment is structurally distinct from the caldera and is analogous to the Najapa Miraflores alignment north of Masaya volcano. The lineament extends from north of Granada to the northern flanks of Mampacho volcano and is characterized by the eruption of basaltic lavas and tephras, compositionally similar to mid-ocean ridge basalts. A series of interconnecting collapse explosion pits, similar to those at Najapa Miraflores, lies immediately east of the Granada cinder cone alignment. The Granada lineament originated about 12,000 years ago, and the latest eruptions may have occurred as recently as about 2,000 years ago. This is really neat. And this is Laguna de Apoyo. And I want to see if we have a view or not. Sometimes we do. Yes, we do. Let's see what we can see here. And this is the lake here in the caldera. Really pretty. Our next one is La Lajas volcano. We can see this looks caldera. And this is a shield volcano located in the central part of Nicaragua, 22 kilometers or 14 miles north of Lake Nicaragua. Comarca La Lajas is among a number of communities lying within the volcano caldera. So this is the caldera. I have no views here. And our next one is Las Palmas. Las Palmas is a complex volcano located in the western part of Nicaragua, part of a 30-kilometer long volcano massif. Las Palmas has a series of well-preserved flank vents surrounding a central cone. Las Palmas last erupted in 1950 and before that possibly in the 16th century. Moving on to Madeiras. Madeiras is a smaller of two volcanoes which make up the island of Ometepe, situated in Lake Nicaragua in Nicaragua, Central America. Unlike Concepcion, the other volcano on the island, Madeiras, has not been active in historical times. Its crater contains a crater lake. So let's see if we can see this. And we have some dots here, so let's see. Ah, there's our crater lake, you guys. People. There you go. And we're moving on to the next one, which is Masaya volcano. This is a caldera located in Masaya. The complex volcano is composed of a nested set of calderas and craters, the largest of which is Las Sierras, Shield Volcano, and Caldera. Within this caldera lies a subvent, which is Masaya Volcano, Sensu Stricto. The vent is a shield type composing of basaltic lavas and tephrahs and includes a summit crater. This hosts Masaya Caldera, formed 2,500 years ago by an 8-kilometer basaltic ignimbrite eruption. Inside this caldera, a new basaltic complex has grown from eruptions mainly on the semicircular set of vents that include the Masaya and Nindiri cones. The latter hosts the pit craters of Masaya, Santiago, Nindiri, and San Pedro. Observations in the walls of the pit craters indicate that there have been several episodes of cone and pit crater formation. Masaya continually erupts large amounts of sulfur dioxide gas from the active Santiago crater, and volcanologists study this to better understand the behavior of the volcano and also evaluate the impact of acid rain and the potential for health problems. So let's see if we have any views here. We have one from the very bottom. So let's go here. Wow, and you can see some fire down in here. Oh. So it looks like lava. So go here. You can see the smoke over here. And this is Volcan Maceo, Santiago over here. And let's see if we have a view here. We get a good view here. Ooh, people. Wow, check this out. Now this is really, really cool. This would be the floor. That is awesome. I think that's a cop or something. Wow. So this one here is Volcan Maceo, and this is part of this. And we're moving on to Mambacho. Mambacho is a stratovolcano in Nicaragua near the city of Granada. It is 1,344 meters high. And our next one is Mamotambo. Mamotambo. Mamotambo is a stratovolcano in Nicaragua, not far from the city of Leon. It stands on the shores of Lago de Managua. An eruption of the volcano in 1610 forced inhabitants of the Spanish city of Leon to relocate about 30 miles west. The ruins of the city are preserved at Leon Viejo, or meaning Old Leon. It also erupted in 1886, 1905, and most recently, November 30th, 2015. The mountain is very symmetrical. A major geothermal field is located on the southern flank of the volcano. And you can see it's over here, power company. So let's see if we have a view on this one. Not top, but we have one towards the side. So let's see over here. So this is looking up. Tree. And then the city. Our next one is Najapa Miraflores. This is a north-south trending Miraflores alignment, located near the western margin of Nicaragua Graben. Cuts through the western part of Nicaragua's capital city of Managua. This alignment, which has erupted theolitic basalt rocks similar to those from mid-ocean ridges, marks the right lateral offset of the Nicaraguan volcanic chain. A series of pit craters and fissure vents extend into Lake Managua and is continuous with the volcanic vents on the Chiltepec Peninsula. An area of Mars and tuff cones perpendicular to the north-south trend of the lineament forms the scalloped shoreline of Lake Managua. Laguna Tizcapa crater is located several kilometers to the east near the central part of the city of Managua. The elongated Najapa and Tacoma pit craters are surrounded by small basaltic cinder cones and tuff cones. The Najapa Miraflores alignment, also known as Najapa Tacoma, has been the site of about 40 eruptions during the past 30,000 years, and most recent of which occurred only 1,250 years ago, and that was from Asosorca Mar. So this is Najapa here. We're going to see if we have any views for this one. We don't. Well, we got one right here, so let's see here. I think we're looking at the wrong way. It's here, so we don't have the right one. And we have another here. That's Lego de Asoscota. So that one's there. Our next one is Rota Volcano. This is a stratovolcano located in the western part of Nicaragua. The deeply eroded, forested Rota stratovolcano of Holocene age occupies the area between Cerro Negro volcano and Telica volcano complex in central Maribos Range. The 832-meter-high volcano, also known as a rota, is truncated by a 1-kilometer wide circular crater whose rim is lowest on the southern side. The latest eruption from Rota produced thick andesitic lava flows from a northeast trending fissure northwest of the summit. No historical eruptions are known from Volcan Rota, and Williams and McBurney, 1965, considered the volcano to have been quiescent for many centuries. Seismic swarms occurred in 1986, 1989, and 1992. An extensive lava field in this area was erupted from numerous small cones in Mars. We're moving on to the next one, which is San Cristobal volcano. This is the highest volcano in Nicaragua at 1,745 meters or 5,725 feet. It's located near the northwest corner of the country and forms a backdrop to the city of Chichigalpa, Chinandega. It is also among the most active volcanoes in Nicaragua. San Cristobal is part of a 5-member volcanic complex that bears the same name. Chanco lies 4 kilometers to the west, and Mayotepe, 4 kilometers to the northeast. Joined to the volcano's eastern flank is Volcan Casitas, which buried a village with a catastrophic landslide in 1998. The scars from said landslide are still visible today. Finally, La Palona is located on the eastern end of the complex. And I think we have a view on this one too. Maybe. Or maybe not. We can see it looks like there's a lake within here. And no views for this one. Next one is Telica volcano. Telica volcano is a stratovolcano, one of the several volcanoes of the Nicaraguan volcanic front. It is located in Telica in the Leon department of Nicaragua. It is one of Nicaragua's most active volcanoes. Telica has erupted frequently, and ash from those frequent eruptions keeps the slopes of its cone bare of vegetation. So we can get a look, because this is Volcan Santa Clara over here. And then the other ones are over this way. And this one does have a view on it, so we're going to go here. This would be from the outside, so we can look up at the top and you can see it's bare here. And we'll go around the side here. Most of the views are from the outside, but this is looking down in. It's quite a drop. Our next one is Azul. Azul consists of three youthful trachybasaltic cinder cones on the jungle-covered Atlantic coastal plain of Nicaragua that were first noted by geologists during an aerial overflight in 1960. The three cones, located south of Rio Caranjas and west of Pearl Lagoon, each have a well-defined steep-walled crater about 50 to 60 meters across. In contrast to the circular rims of the other two cones, the rim of the easternmost cone is breached to the west. The well-defined craters and unusual low vegetation in the area of heavy rainfall and rapid weathering led Williams and McBurney in 1965 to estimate that the cones were probably no more than a few thousand years old. So let me see. Not really good view here for this one. So we're not getting very much of a view. This is Volcan Azul over here. And this is it here, but it's not got the greatest view. It's low resolution. And our next one is Zapatera Volcano. This is an island. And this is a shield volcano located in the southern part of Nicaragua. It forms the island of Isla Zapatera in Lake Nicaragua. Our next one is Cerro Jacinto. San Jacinto. I'm a little tongue-tied today. This is a stratovolcano. Cerro San Jacinto, also known as Cerro Jacinto Viejo, is a small stratovolcano constructed along the eastern margin of Nicaraguan Central Graben east of the Lake Managua. A large central depression is surrounded on the north and east by a horseshoe-shaped ridge, which is a remnant of the caldera rim. San Jacinto was considered to be a possible Holocene age on the basis of youthful morphology. However, the volcano is highly dissected relatively to the Holocene volcanoes across Nicaraguan depression to the west. Van Wyck de Vries, 1999, noted that the volcano is substantially older than nearby Las Lejas volcano and is probable early Pleistocene age. Sorry guys, I'm a little tongue-tied today. I can't speak English. So we can see, this looks this is part here, I believe. And we're moving on to the next one and the last one, which is Malpasilo. And this is a pyroclastic shield, a large but topographically indistinct pyroclastic shield volcano lies in Nicaraguan depression at Malpasilo, northeast of Las Pilas volcano and northwest of Mamotambo volcano. The 10-kilometer wide Malpasilo caldera, also known as Cerro El Chigaro, forms a flat plain on the floor of the graben that contrasts dramatically with surrounding extensively dissected dacitic airfall and ignimbrite deposits. These deposits extend across the graben east of the Marabios Range and reach into Lake Managua to the southeast. They also crop out west and south of the Marabos Range. A carbon dating age of 0.46 million years was obtained from the Malpasilo deposit. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you'll tune in again for my next video. Please like, subscribe, check below the videos for the KML to the map. And you can download that to your Google Earth. Thank you and have a nice day.